With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. We've made it, we have made it. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott, bringing you coverage of the Super Bowl. It's almost surreal when you take in the atmosphere, isn't it? It's the magnificent spectacle that surrounds this game each and every February. And at the center of it, the best team from both conferences who fought all season long for the honor of playing here tonight.
And you know what's beautiful about this stage, Kate? These teams who meet in the Super Bowl each and every year, we've learned this. They're not always the most talented team in the league. They're the two who never buckled under the pressure, never let the moment become too big. You know what I love to say? They're the ones that didn't just play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait. You can't wait. The world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he runs into some big bodies, and he stopped right at the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Blown back, gets the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Back to the well again. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry-up here. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll run it for the first time with Audric Estime. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
A give right side for Estime. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. 40-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now, 4th and short.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That's the end of one here in Super Bowl 59. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to New Orleans right after this. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return starts at the 9. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And he gets him around 6 there. Sent down by Cody Barton. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 34. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you...
Has a hole left, room to run. And that is a touchdown. The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Estime. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You could feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Handoff running right. Here's Estime. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. And it's the Broncos with 3rd and 5. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Here's Nix. He's going to push one deep down there. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals have it now on his 8th pick of the year. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
That's complete inside the 35. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Hand off to the back. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. They'll go again with Estime. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Estime with another carry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Here's a handoff to Estime. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. He catched his 1st attempt, his 2nd now from 45. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Murray from the pistol. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Looking to throw. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. They left him wide open. It's complete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Estime. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Lone back gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They give it to him again. He's up again. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Working quickly here. Back to the well again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Another carry for him. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back-to-back carries here. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Broncos will have a first down. A handoff left for Estime. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Man in motion, out of the slot. Now a handoff for Estime. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Estime will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. They want to run it across. And he will get into the end zone. Only fair. He got them the touchdown, so they let him pick up the 2 as well. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up from the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. McBride hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun handoff to Connor. He's got a gain of 6 there. Sent down by Cody Barton. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. So we're winding down to the end of the 2024 season. That's the end of 3 in Super Bowl 59. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Broncos are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Estime gets it going left. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
New set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
To the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running it here with Estime. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Cardinals trail by a field goal. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Taken in by Harrison. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up to pass. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. No, what a play. That one goes for 31 yards. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands. Hits him on the out route. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
He'll look to throw it. Makes the connection to James Conner. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now?
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Now Prater on to send it away. And this won't be returned. It's going to be a touchback, but because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And postseason overtime differs from what we saw in the regular season. A touchdown on the opening drive doesn't end things anymore. Both teams guaranteed a possession. And if we're still tied after each team has had the football once, we then go to sudden death, and the first score takes it. that field goal saved their Super Bowl at the last possible moment. And now we're going to see overtime decide a winner. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a... down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. We'll take a break with them here in overtime. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Connor on the inside give. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 3rd down. Connor gets it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, it's Connor. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. We got maybe a yard there, so a long 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Murray, 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Cardinals go up by 6. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down, partner. Now it's a touchdown or this Super Bowl is over as the kick is away. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Offense in the hurry up here. They give it to him again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. To throw. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's a handoff to Estime. Pushing for the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 23. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll go again with Estime. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. It's Nix out of the pistol. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. The Broncos will go for 2 again.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. And it's all over. They have done it. They're your Super Bowl champions. The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, making an appearance now to present the Lombardi Trophy to this incredible group, your champions of Super Bowl 59. So that's a wrap on another incredible year of NFL coverage here on EA Sports. It was a memorable and very fun first year in the booth for myself and my partner in crime here, Mr. Brock Heward. Until next season, I'm Kate Scott. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and good night from New Orleans.